Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Shannon Ray, and on this channel we talk about all things breast cancer related, especially in the African American community. So today I want to talk to you about what nobody really talks about with breast cancer. Nobody really talks about the fear of death. So let's be realistic. Death is inevitable, right? Death comes to everybody. It's the only thing in this life that is promised to you. But we're talking about the fear of death and death being taken too soon. There's a such thing as death of old age. You get older, you pretty much lived your life. But when you're talking about breast cancer, being young with breast cancer, having your whole life ahead of you with breast cancer, having young children and family members and loved ones and having breast cancer, still having so many things that you want to do and so many experiences that you want to have, it's a whole completely different ball game. First of all, when you have breast cancer, once you get the diagnosis, it's like everything in your mental space goes haywire. You don't know what to think. You don't know what to do. You don't even know how to feel at that moment. You carry the burden of fear. You walk around on eggshells with yourself. You start asking questions, how, why, and why did this happen to me, and what's going on, and how am I going to beat this? What's going to happen if I die and I leave my kids? What's going to happen if I die and I leave behind my loved ones? What's going to happen if I die? I don't have my affairs in order. What's going to happen? These are some real fears that nobody ever talks about with breast cancer. Yeah, you see it all up and down Instagram, the survivors. You see the collages of them without breasts. You see the journey. You see the chemo. You see them ringing the bell. But nobody really sits back and goes into that deep dive and talk about how scary and how mentally tore up you be once you get diagnosed. Breast cancer is not an easy journey. It's a battle of will and a battle of the mind. In order to beat breast cancer, you got to have the battle of wills. You got to be willing to fight the good dog fight. You got to be willing to take the good with the bad, the bitter with the sweet. Having breast cancer, the mental aspect of having breast cancer is a fight that you might not have signed up for, but once you're in the ring, it's no turning back. You can't turn back the hands of time and turn back the clock and say, oh no, I don't have it. Once you have it, the whole mental aspect, your whole mental diagram, your whole mental compass changes. Everything changes. Everything changes. The way you evaluate things, the way you look at things, the way you look at people, the way you look at experiences, the way you see food, the way you interpret just mood swings, your highs and lows, your crying spells, your battles within yourself, your battles of your own mind. Having breast cancer is scary, people. It's not as easy as it may look on social media. You constantly fight with yourself about death. It's not an easy pill to swallow. It's a doable pill. It can be done. It can be won. It can be overcame. You can win the battle. But you gotta beat it in your mind first. You gotta know that you're gonna beat breast cancer. You gotta show up every day regardless of how you feel. You gotta show up every day regardless of the fact that you're thinking that you're gonna die. You gotta show up every day for yourself. You gotta show up for your children. You gotta show up for your family members. You got to show up for your chemo team, your doctors, your nurses. You got to really give it 100% all that you got, because this is your life that you're fighting for. The fear of death is inevitable. It comes with the disease. But what doesn't come with the disease that they don't talk about is the fact that you have to be in the mindset, in the mind frame, knowing that you're going to beat this disease regardless of what the diagnosis say, what the doctors say, what the labs say, what your blood work say, the highs and lows of needing a blood transfusion, the highs and lows of getting sick, the highs and lows of not being able to get chemo because your blood count is too low, or your platelets are all off the marker, and it's just a lot, people. The death part, the death aspect of breast cancer is very scary. Every night you go to sleep wondering, is this it? Am I going to wake up tomorrow? Lord, please, you're begging, please, Lord, I'm not ready to leave my family. I'm not ready to let go. I'm not ready to give up. Once you make that decision that you're not ready to let go and you're not ready to give up, you just keep on fighting. The fear of death is going to be there. But regardless if the fear of death is there or not, you just keep on fighting. Take micro doses, small micro wins. Do something unique for yourself each and every day. Make a commitment to show up for yourself each and every day. Get you a notebook. Make a dedicated commitment to write in this notebook every day how you feel, what you feeling, what scares you, what makes you sad, what makes you uneasy and uncomfortable. You need to write these things down so that you can be in full contact with your emotions, so that you'll be able to regulate your body, regulate your emotions. You'll have a better understanding of what's going on within your body. Journal, people. A lot of people can't afford therapy, but journaling is therapy. Micro doses, small steps at a time, small little wins at a time, make a great impact on your healing journey. Journal as much as you can. Appreciate the small moments. Turn on the radio and dance for 15 minutes. Play good music, soft music, music that touches your soul. You know, the kind of music that gives you goosebumps when you listen to it. Laugh as often as you can. If you find something funny on the TV, if you got to watch it 100 times, watch it 100 times. Laugh like nobody is there watching. Have your breakthrough moments where you just burst out into a dance for no apparent reason. Have your micro breakthrough moments where you pick up a camera and you go on social media and you show people that death does not win. You show people that you have the chance to make a difference. The ball is in your court. You hold the reins. Ride this out till the wheels fall off. Don't give up on you. Don't give up on life. The fear of death is inevitable. It comes with the journey. Hell, you don't even have to have breast cancer to fear death. The fear of death is inevitable with people, but you have to ride it like a bull by the horns. You have to know that you can beat this and you can win this battle. It's not over. The journey just starts. The journey starts the minute that you're diagnosed. Your strength and your determination and your power will start the minute that you're diagnosed. What you going to do about it? Is you going to let death scare you half to death, scare you into the casket? Or are you going to allow death to be that fire that motivates you, that propels you forward, that helps you to move and do things that you were very uncomfortable with doing, but you do them now because there's no need to be afraid. Do the uncomfortable things, people. Do the things that push you and challenge you to new levels. Do the things that push you to become the best version of yourself. You still here, you got time. Death comes knocking, but you don't have to answer. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to share this with somebody who really needs it. Somebody out there is battling breast cancer and really need to hear this word. So please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Namaste.